Insights is a great tool so that I can see where my kids are and what they can get from this. As I'm getting to know it, I'm finding out all kind of the cool features of the Snap Insights. That, for example, my volleyball team is currently running a Snap campaign, and I can go into that campaign and find out currently where they're sitting, donation wise, how many days are left, what they did on their last campaign. I can go in and find out where those donations are coming from across the country. Now, we are centrally located in Rockford, and that is a large area of where the donations come from. But I can see that there's a donation from California. We've got one in Vermont. We've got a couple in New Mexico, and you're able to see where the kind of the spider web leads. It also has a feature where you can see how much each team has raised historically, but also how much you've raised for your athletic department in total. We've done SNAP campaigns for a couple of years, and the amount of money that we have raised for each of those sports and activities it's mind-boggling. And if I didn't have it in front of me, I wouldn't be able to comprehend the vast total of it. Yes, I can add up all of my campaigns for my coaches, but it's right there in front of you, and you can see that you've raised $250,000 or $100,000 or $500,000. It doesn't matter the amount, it's just the fact that you've raised money for your teams, and it's right there in front of you. Insights is a great tool so that I can see where my kids are and what they can get from this. Each school is structured a little bit differently on what the athletic office pays for and what the teams pay for and what they fundraise for. So what I have in my department is not the same as what is down the street. We have kids who we want to make sure that they have cool warm-ups, and my volleyball team wants new ball cards, or they want certain things specifically for their sport, and I can see, oh, that's going to cost $5,000. Where are you sitting at your campaign in order to purchase that? I had a very successful and very short campaign for one of my teams over the summer. They needed fundraising money right away to cover a trip that was out of state. And the coach came to me and asked, what can I do for a fundraiser? I sent him to my SNAP representative, and they had a very successful campaign. In I think 6 days, I think they raised $4,000. And I was able to see that. So for myself, knowing that I can promote how successful it was, quite successful over the short amount of time, I can promote that to my other coaches when they're looking for something and they say, we need something now to cover this bill. Well, let me hook you up with our SNAP representative, and they're going to take care of you. And in 5 days, off your campaign goes, and you're on your way to success. So had I not had the insight portion of that, I would have never known A, how much they raised, and B, how short it was and how successful it was. And I couldn't have passed that on to my other coaches.